The dark side of electric forest. Behind the vibrant laser lights, whimsical forest installations, and the prevailing message of peace, love, unity, and respect, lies a darker, more troubling reality at the Electric Forest Music Festival in Rothbury, Michigan. While tens of thousands of attendees gather each year for a weekend of community and music, a series of tragic events, legal battles, and systematic issues have cast a heavy shadow over the event's utopian image. The tragic disappearance of Kevin Graves. One of the most enduring mysteries connected to the festival is the disappearance of 28-year-old Kevin Graves during the 2018 event. Following an argument at his campsite, Graves walked into the festival grounds and completely vanished. Despite immediate and extensive searches by volunteers, family members, and K-9 units, no trace of him was found for nearly 7 years. The case took a somber turn in May 2025 when a surveyor discovered Graves's remains, along with his wallet and phone, in a heavily wooded area northwest of Rothbury, not far from the festival site. The local medical examiner ruled the cause of death as undetermined due to the advanced state of decomposition, leaving his family with lingering questions and a lack of closure regarding how he ended up there without being located during initial searches. Extreme harm reduction. Crackdowns. The Bunk Police controversy. A major point of contention within the festival community involves the struggle over harm reduction and drug safety. Organizations like the Bunk Police, a group dedicated to distributing drug test kits to prevent accidental overdoses from contaminated substances, have faced continuous friction with festival management. During multiple iterations of the event, including the 2025 festival, harm reduction advocates reported being kicked out or forced to shut down their booths. Festival organizers often cite strict compliance with federal laws, such as the Rave Act of 2003, which penalizes venue owners who knowingly tolerate drug use. However, the aggressive eviction of testing groups leaves many attendees vulnerable to tainted supply chain substances, prompting sharp criticism from safety advocates who argue that zero-tolerance policies actively endanger lives. The festival has also been marred by severe incidents occurring directly inside the campground and event borders. Overdoses and medical emergencies. Over the years, local authorities have investigated multiple attendee deaths resulting from medical emergencies and suspected drug toxicities, such as the 2016 death of 22-year-old Michael John Stevenson. This is the fourth reported death at Electric Forest since 2012. Michigan State Police say 22-year-old Michael John Stevenson suffered a medical emergency at about 9:30 a.m. Monday as the music event wrapped up in Rothbury. He later died. Sexual assault and violence. The dense crowds and dark forest environment have occasionally been exploited by bad actors. In April 2026, the Michigan Department of Attorney General successfully prosecuted a long-delayed case, sentencing a man for criminal sexual conduct and aggravated indecent exposure stemming from an assault at the festival. 35-year-old Matthew Laudholm attended the music festival in June of 2013, where he exposed himself to a 21-year-old woman and also groped her, according to authorities. He was arrested on scene and charged with 1 count of aggravated indecent exposure by the Oceana County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. He posted bond that same month and was released on that bond. After Laudholm failed to appear for his next court date, authorities found he had left the state of Michigan. He then evaded authorities until April of 2025, when U.S. Marshals apprehended Laudholm in Utah. He was once again granted bond. Then, he did voluntarily return to Oceana County in May of 2025 to face charges of 4th-degree criminal sexual conduct and aggravated indecent exposure. However, after posting bond once again in Oceana County, he fled the state and failed to appear for a probable cause conference in June of 2025. Authorities issued a warrant for Laudholm's arrest. He was also charged with 1 count of absconding on bond by the Michigan Department of Attorney General. Laudholm was arrested for a final time by U.S. Marshals in August of 2025 in Washington on the original charges as well as the added charge. He was then extradited back to Michigan to face the charges. This sentencing would not have been possible without the coordination of the Oceana County Prosecuting Attorney's Office, prosecutors in my office, and the U.S. Marshals Service, who tracked down and apprehended this individual not once, but twice, said Attorney General Nessel. We will continue to hold sexual assault offenders accountable, no matter how much time has passed or how far they have fled. Laudholm pleaded no contest to 1 count of 4th-degree criminal sexual conduct, 1 count of aggravated indecent exposure, and 1 count of absconding on bond in March. After serving 15.5 months in jail, he will be on probation for 5 years, will be required to register as a sex offender, and pay $7,033 to the Department of Attorney General for the cost of extraditing him from Washington to Michigan. A.G. Nessel provided the following statement from the victim in this case. It is very frustrating that he clearly will do all attempts to avoid taking responsibility for these types of charges against him. It feels like he doesn't take his actions seriously, or that he has changed. I feel like at this time, it is important for me to pursue this, not for just myself so I can lay this to rest, but for other women who have been potentially harmed or could be harmed in the future, should we allow this to just be dismissed as a minor situation. Most recently, the 2026 newborn tragedy. In June 2026, a routine maintenance check by a sanitation worker led to the heartbreaking discovery of a dead newborn baby inside a portable restroom within the festival's camping area.
Music Festival and State Police after a baby was found dead in a portable restroom on the final afternoon of the multi-day event. We want to warn you before we proceed, the details of this story are disturbing. According to the Michigan State Police, an employee of the restroom vending company found the baby's body in a portable toilet in the camping area of the festival. Electric Forest is an annual 4-day multi-genre music festival held at the Double J Resort in Rothbury, about 64 miles away from Grand Rapids. Today was the last day of the event. Sources told News 8 the baby appears to have been born inside the portable toilet, with the placenta and umbilical cord still attached. We do not know if the baby was stillborn or drowned after birth. While this happened Sunday morning, we still don't know the exact time and if there were any festival goers still present. Michigan State Police Lieutenant Pat Agema told News 8 an investigation is underway and he does not believe there is a threat to the public. New at 10 tonight in an online post, the organizers of Electric Forest wrote, quote, "Forest family, it causes us so much pain to have to share this difficult news with you. Michigan State Police continues to investigate this tragic event, and if you can assist in any way. HQ is heartbroken and knows that our Forest family is as well. We're working to learn more about what happened, including the whereabouts of the baby's mother."
The incident launched a major investigation by the Michigan State Police and sparked national shock, highlighting the severe vulnerabilities and lack of oversight in the sprawling campground sections. The Sherwood Forest will always be celebrated for its magic, but the dark reality of what has happened there cannot be ignored. Is Electric Forest doing enough to protect the people who pass through its gates, or has the corporate machine prioritized profits over human life? I want to hear from you. If you have ever been to the forest, what was your experience like? Let me know in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.